During a typical workday, Ruth will repeatedly use words such as Redwood, Dragon, Springbok, Dynasty, and Shamrock. What is her job, and what do these words represent? I'll say that again. During a typical workday, Ruth will repeatedly use words such as Redwood, Dragon, Springbok, Dynasty, and Shamrock. What is her job, and what do these words represent?
Tom and Katelyn, I'm afraid this one's on you.
You know it?
I do know it. Sorry.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. I mean, my first instinct was like trying to put these words together in some sort of like, oh, she's an author and she's like writing about dragons and forests and stuff. But I feel like it's probably not that obvious. And I wonder if these are like code words for something like Project Springbok, Project Shamrock. I don't know.
So my first thought was, are they to do with certain countries? So for me, the Shamrock and the Springbok.
What is a
Springbok is the South Africa. It's like a deer gazelle like creature.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know what that was.
I only know it because the rugby team are called the Springboks.
Okay.
Don't know why I know that, but
I mean, in that case, it could be country related. Can you go through the words one more time?
I'll emphasize one thing. She'll repeatedly use words such as Redwood, Dragon, Springbok, Dynasty, and Shamrock.
Okay, so
these are just examples. These are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 examples of such words.
And she uses these words multiple times a day in her
repeatedly,
workday?
yes.
Repeatedly.
So they're pretty niche words.
Yeah.
At least some of them.
Yeah. Like they're pretty specific. They're not like words with multiple meanings.
So would it be like a teaching style thing? I'm assuming it's not just teaching people English or something. But I wonder whether they are examples of a specific type of word or a specific pronunciation that means there's like a teaching element to it.
And like, what do these words have in common? Like, is there any through line? Like going back to your example of like teaching someone English, like if you're using words that are like not said the way that they're spelled, if you have like neighbor and colonel and, you know, then that would make sense. But I'm trying to think if there's anything linking these words.
I'll just jump in here. The funniest thing is both of you started in a very good place, and you guys have wandered very far away.
Okay, so we're going back to countries.
You started out, I was like, I'm not going to need to use any of these clues. And then you went in a totally different direction. And I just saw Tom's face go like, they're wandering farther and farther. Okay,
Thank you for not calling me other Tom. I appreciate it.
I got confused. I was like, I don't think I said anything.
Okay, so that makes me think that we are maybe onto something with the countries, like these being words to represent countries.
And you said author, and you mentioned something about her being an author and writing. And Evan said we were both onto something good. So who would be writing about specific countries?
I'll be honest. The only thing you've got so far is countries.
Okay.
Countries. We can latch onto that.
I'll give one thing.
All right.
One clue. It's important that Ruth says these words clearly.
Okay, so she's communicating with someone that might have a hard time understanding her if she didn't communicate clearly. So that could mean like through a radio, or it could mean someone that doesn't speak English. Although we kind of went down that route and Evan was like, no, you're going the wrong way. So maybe radio. Like it would be hard to understand her.
I was about to say, is it like, what is it? The phonetic, not the phonetic alphabet. The one where it starts like alpha, bravo.
That's phonetic.
But then I was, okay. But then I was like, I don't think D is dragon but then there's another, so maybe not.
You were on to something when you said like, when you were talking about South African, you like simplifying down to like Springbok and everything like that was a really good link right there.
Okay. I don't know why this has popped into my head. Is it something to do with like air traffic control and you have like a code name for the country. And Springbok would be something to do with South Africa.
Correct. You got it. Springbok is South African Airlines. Katelyn had it with Radio Link. These are said over the radio. They need to be said clearly. Also, you said like one of your first things is like maybe
Code
these
names.
words are code names or shorthand.
Yeah.
So it's like you had it so close in the beginning, like shorthand for country airlines and stuff like that. Now, before I answer fully and reveal everything, do you want to guess what the other words are shorthand for? Redwood?
Oh,
Do you have any ideas of what airline
California.
that could?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think California.
California something. Yeah.
Virgin Atlantic,
Okay.
due to its base in California, home of the redwood trees. Okay, Dragon.
I want to say Wales, but I don't think they have an airline. Welsh Air.
It's very close. Dragon Air. So it's
Dragon
Hong
Air.
Kong. Yeah. So you got Springbok, South African Airlines. So for Shamrock, what do you think Shamrock would be?
Island?
that's got to be Aer Lingus.
Yep, Aer Lingus. That's it. You guys are good.
So
to
hang on,
summarize,
we still had Dynasty?
Dynasty.
oh, Dynasty is, do you want to guess what Dynasty is?
Texas. It's going to be, I'm thinking, or have I got it confused with Dallas? Like the word Dynasty is that, that old drama.
We live in Texas, so I feel like I
Is there
should
an
know
airline
it.
based in Texas?
Is Southwest based in Texas?
Would it be Air
Southwest.
China?
That's it. Air China, China Airlines.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So to summarize, those were all call signs used by air traffic controllers as a shorter way of referring to an airline.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.